toes to bar is one of those movements that everybody always needs help with, and usually what happens is we just get into bad habits. So if you're that person that does one toe to bar, they come down, they do a little swing, and then they do another toe to bar, and so 10 toes to bar takes the time doing 20, then you need to regress back to the basics and get that foundation right before you start connecting them, okay? It comes down to the timing of the swing and the position of the body. And you establish both of those where they should be in the right place when you get your kipping right. Before you go into a whole lot of toes to bar, if you're tight, do some stiff-legged deadlifts, like with dumbbells with a light weight, just to lengthen out your hamstring. So I've got literally 2 5-kilo dumbbells, and all I'm gonna do is keep my back flat, keep my legs almost straight, and do 2 or 3 sets of 10, all right? It's just a loaded stretch, that's all this is. You can't have any movement in your back though, make sure you're only feeling that stretch through your hamstrings, and work through some of those before you hop onto the bar. When you start on the bar, it should be the same kip that you do for any kind of gymnastics movement, pull-ups, bar muscle ups, toes to bar. It's the same movement. That's where it begins. Now that's the momentum, that's the rhythm that you're trying to maintain when you're doing your toes to bar, yeah? So all you have to do is go from that into feet coming higher. So the way that you would initially scale a toe to bar is just do a toe raise. So folding at the hip, now you've got nice long hamstrings, let your toes come up as high as you can get them, and get used to getting that kip, maintaining that kip, while your feet start coming up higher, okay? Then you can bring your feet up higher and higher and higher. Eventually, you're probably gonna have to bend your knees a little bit. So then the focus is pull the knees into the chest. Start small, bring the toes up into your toe raise, start pulling the knees into your chest. All right, as I press back, I'm trying not to go too far behind the bar. I'm trying to compress my body, okay? So I'm trying to pull everything in, squeeze my knees in towards my chest. Then to finish it all off, you're gonna flip your toes. So it's a little flick. Start with my kip, toe raise, knee tuck, and then add that extra flick. And notice that I really, again, compress and try and cave out my chest and press down on the bar to get my toes to touch. Kip, build up the toes, knees, and then touch, touch, touch.